kind of the base position we want is the way I was taught is feet together. This is just you break it down. Put your feet about shoulder width apart. Step 1 foot back to where it would be even with the heel. And then slightly bend the front knee, slightly go in the toes in the back, 50-50 weight distribution. Hands are in. This is your kind of, if we have a ready position, this is kind of it. And then every time you finish your movement, this is the position you want to be. You don't have to be like this. Some people like it like very high. That's fine too. I prefer it just very sliced, but you just want to be 50 with it. Yeah. So then when I step, turn. I'm kind of in the same position. I come back, same position, come back, same position. So if I stop at any one of these positions, I'm in the exact same, you know.
Okay. So that's what my practice should be at for now is doing the step and keeping my position
keeping this kind of balanced guard. Right. Because the problem you have, there's two things you're doing. Number one is you're either not stepping in and cutting the angle. So instead of doing that, what you're doing is you're kind of stepping out.
Okay.
So you're creating too much space. So that's fine to evade, right, if you do this step. But then you're not in position to capitalize on their mistake.
Right.
So the point of the footwork is that you're going to evade, but then you're going to be in position where you can counter. If we step out here, we evaded, but we're not able to counter because we're too far away. So the number one thing to work on with you is this nice ready position, and then when you step, you're still at the same distance as when you started. You're just at a different angle. Okay? The other thing that you're having an issue with is when you're stepping, you're tending to over-rotate when you're coming around. So you're stepping here, and then when you turn, you're going too far like this. And then you have to kind of compensate. So just concentrate, nice position, step, turn, stop, stable. Step, turn, stop, stable. Step, turn, stop, stable. And set up the W, that's very helpful because it shows you exactly your foot should basically be in line with this line, your other foot should be in line with this line, straight through the center.
2.5 feet.
Sure. Yeah. Basically, you know, if I took my foot over, it's slightly behind the other one, right?
Yeah.
And it's a little bit like shoulder width, a little bit
That
wider.
is kind of, but it, obviously
I keep seeing all kinds of extra openings.
that's fine. That's exactly
Yeah.
what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah.
Oh, that's open.
What I found useful a lot of
But
people
he's
do
got to
is
give us like a.
those use like masking tape on
Where,
the floor,
where,
blue painter's tape or whatever.
Yeah.
that's basically what
I've got a patio off back that
Yeah. So we call this one footwork Tottenham bow.
right.
The other basic, the basic thing with our footwork is we really don't have any footwork where you're ever crossing. So we're never cross-stepping. The only footwork we have where you'll kind of cross-step is called X stance, where you're going here. But that's just a transition movement. So it's here and then back in. But as far as our other footwork, it's always step, 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 step. You know, very nice basic support all the time.
Yeah, in any other martial art I tried cross step like that was never a good move.
It's unstable.
Yeah.
A lot of like what I've seen is like karate styles and stuff. They have like cross steps put in. I'm not sure why they do, but for us, we don't use cross steps. The only one we use is X stance, and then you come back in. But for me personally, I don't use the X stance. I prefer the Lutong instead, because they kind of serve a similar purpose. So for me, this one doesn't feel good, so I prefer just to come in like that. Or I'll step back and then back in. But I rarely do this one. Yep. Your turn.